Miami Marlins have had one of the most treacherous decades of any Major League Baseball franchise, from fire sales to games lost to lack of attendance. So to have them produce one of the most overrated players in the game seems a bit outlandish, but yet here we are, somehow. Jazz Jr. plays with an exuberance, a swag that undoubtedly resonates with the younger fan, but when his antics start to supersede his actual production on the field, then that's a problem. So with that said, let me tell you why I think Jazz is arguably the most overrated player in the game right now, and why Yankee fans gotta temper expectations after trading for him if they think he can supply protection beyond Aaron Judge and Juan Soto. Let's delve into it. Jazz is 26 years old, meaning he's not 22, 23. He's not a young pup anymore with only a handful of games that we can still dream on his potential. He's actually played in 5 seasons, 412 games in fact. In those, he's amassed a lifetime .246 batting average, just a .312 on-base percentage, and a middling .754 OPS. So those are all essentially average numbers. So why does the Life fan think he's more than that? Why did even MLB The Show put him as the face of the video game in 2023, despite him accomplishing absolutely nothing? I mean, they chose him over established guys like Aaron Judge, Shohei Ohtani, Mike Trout, Jose Ramirez, even Corey Seager. Well, in my opinion, as I alluded to at the top, it's just swag, it's just flair. That's why they chose him to be the face. In a game that's perceived to be pretty dull at times by young fans, his shenanigans are a breath of fresh air. His choppy steps as he rounds third, his Euro step at home plate are dope after each home run. They are. His chains flash through the screen, right? His aura permeates throughout the field. He just got the it factor. There's no doubt about it. I can't deny it. And kids gravitate towards that. I get it. I'm not naive. So I do understand why he's popular. But why is he talked about as an MVP candidate when through 5 seasons, we have clear evidence that he's nothing close to that? In fact, he's just average. There's also this perception that, if he got out of the losing environment down in Miami, it'll bring the best out of him. Well, as much as Miami deserves every punch they get with their decrepit history, he's actually gotten 12 at-bats in the playoffs thus far, believe it or not, and he's 1 for 12 with 4 strikeouts and a walk in those at-bats, so miss me with that, please. And that doesn't even include the wildcard series back in 2020 against the Cubs, when the skipper of the Marlins at the time, Don Mattingly, decided not to play him at all. And you could say it's a coincidence, but they did actually win that series while losing the 2 that he did play in. Listen, I get it. I really do. He's a tantalizing player with tantalizing talent. But to this point, his career 104 OPS plus has to speak for something, right? He's barely an above average player. So for a Yankee fan who wants to proclaim that now you're a World Series viable team because of Jazz, well, you're just naive and just ill-informed. Now, even with all that said, Jazz will certainly have its chance to debunk my warranted skepticism, as he's going to have ample chances to come up in a big spot in October to drive in guys like Austin Wells and Giancarlo Stanton if he continues to hit in that 6-hole. But as of right now, I want you to illuminate and drive home this point that despite what you may see in TV or in highlights on YouTube, Jazz has a 104 OPS plus for his career. I know I just said that, but I want to drive home that point. That stat, and it's an all-encompassing stat based on his ability on the field, is an average stat. He's an average player. Anyways, as always, thanks for watching, and if you did enjoy, please consider subscribing, and peace out.